Yo, my Star Citizens and Noob Gamers. Welcome back to another episode of Star Citizen with me, Minix. And in today's episode, I'm going to be doing some cargo running again. We're going to be doing hauling missions and chaining up some missions again. Not in the way I did it last time, where I picked up 24 missions in one place. What I'm going to do this time is I'm going to maybe pick up one or two in the same place, and then where we drop that off, maybe see if we can find somewhere where we're dropping it off there's a pickup as well, and maybe chain a couple that way and just see how that feels. And yeah, so we hope you like this video, guys. If you do, don't forget to hit that point, tickle the like button, hit the bell and subscribe notification, guys. Let's get into it. So I'm over at the Hurston area. Let's have a look what contracts they've got. So 91 hauling. I think my rep for hauling has gone up a lot. So I am in the junior at the moment. So these, when you do chaining, it really drives up these really quick. I did 24 the other day. I think I was sort of around here on this one, and the 24 missions has brought me up here, almost a full level for chaining those missions. I don't think they'll be in my thing that I did the other day, the contracts and the history. I think they're gone from there now. Right, so I've got 91 to choose from. So I'm over at Hurston, so let's see if there's any for Hurston or the space station above us. Right, guys, so here's what I've got. I have chained up 10 jobs. I didn't want to do more than 10. And so I'm going to be going from, if I go through these now, I'm going to be going from where I am now to Tisa Spaceport to Everest Harbour. I'm going to be picking up probably around 10, 11, maybe 12 boxes here. Then from Everest Harbour, I'm going to go to Sun Mongolia workplace. There's a couple of those I've got. Then from Sun Mongolia, I'm going to go back up to Everest Harbour. Then from Everest Harbour, I'm going to go to Casillo. If I can find that one, Casillo. And then from Casillo, I'm going to go to Lethan. And then from Lethan, I'm going to go over to where am I going to? From Lethan, I'm going to go over to, I think it's Bezdek. I can find it in here. I've got a Bezdek one in here somewhere. One, there it is. So then from Bezdek, I will then go from Lethan to Bezdek, and then Bezdek back up to Everest Harbour. Now, the only one I'm not going to have is, I'm not going to be picking anything up from Lethan to go over to Bezdek. That's the only one I can't find anything for. But that should be it. Basically, we've got 10 jobs. Let's do it. So we need to pick up from here. Tisa Spaceport here. We'll track that one. Okay, let's do it. Now, you won't need a big ship for this. You could do a smaller load. I didn't have to pick up this 98 here. You could do it with a smaller ship of around 30, maybe 60 or something like that. Right, guys. So here I am. I've come down to my hangar. And I'm at Tisa Spaceport at the moment. So that's where I'm going to pick up the first load. Hopefully it's just all 8s and not too much of a mess. We'll find out in a second. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, I've just been re-looking at my things that I want to do. So I'm going to go Tisa. I'm going to go to Tisa to Everest, Everest to Sun, Sun to Casillo, Casillo to Lethan, Lethan to Bezdek, and then back to Tisa. Back to Everest. That's what I'm going to do. So there's 2 places where I'm not going to be dropping off. So I'm not going to be dropping off between Sun and Casillo and Lethan and Bezdek. They're the 2 places I'm not going to be going from. So 12, 12 and 1. 12, 12, 1. 12 times 8 is 80. I think I only need one of those. I think they've duplicated. I need to find out actually how many I'm supposed to be picking up here. Oh, there we are. Missed it. Contracts. So 98. So 12 times 8. Yeah, I don't need. They've duplicated, obviously. Because 12 times 8 is 80. 96, 97, 98. Let's make sure. So I'm just going to track the one I was just looking at. That one, 98, yeah. Let's check that one. So what I've done is I've opened up this side here to try and get some of these in here. And so if I take them from this side here, one more. There's about 12 boxes I think I've got to do. Make sure that is in the corner. So we'll also look at the money I've got as well, to what I'll earn, and my rep. Those are two things as well we'll look at. Right, so that's that packed. Got the 98 on there now. We just got to deliver them now. Everest Harbour. Okay, here we are landing in at Everest Harbour here. Let's open these doors. Let's get ourselves in position. Sort of, I want to spin myself around that way, the way I was before. To the left. Slightly back up a bit. And down. Engines off.
Engines off.
Okay, let's do this. So first one, so we're not trying to track loads of different ones this time, like we was the other day. This time we're just doing pretty much almost single runs. Start getting these out. I think an Atlas would be amazing with this, these jobs, but they just need a better way of getting them. Like you have to put your ship away to get it. They need like a smaller lift where you can grab it. Or if you own one, it's just in your hangar already. So that's it. That's the cargo in there. Let's go and see if this job finishes, which it should do. Hopefully that job does. What did we have money wise? We had 1578. See what we get with that. So another 76 there. So it might have already given us the money. So what I'm going to do is I'll double check that. To see what we get at the end, but that's 78k for that one. Okay, so let's start getting these jobs. What we need to get from here. So I need to figure out actually on here. I need to figure out before I do this what jobs I need for where. So hauling accepted, 9 left. So we've got Bezdek to Everest, Lathan to Everest, some Magnolia to Everest, Everest to some Magnolia, so Titanium 9. And let's check that one. And then Everest to Sun, Aluminium 10. And then Everest. Is that Sun to Everest? Everest to Sun, yeah. Everest to Sun. Everest to Sun. Tin. 8. That's Casillo. Everest to Casillo. And that's going to be Corundum. 11. Everest to Casillo. And Sun. So Sun we want quartz. 5 and 5. 5 and 5. And that's it. Okay, so let's bring all that up. Make sure we know where we're at. Moving things out of the way. Right. So we want tin. Should be 8, yeah. And then we've got aluminium 10, yeah. Then we've got titanium 9, yeah. Then we've got quartz 10, yeah, because we're going to split that into the 5s. And then we've got corundum 11. That's it. Cool. Bring all that up. Just make sure there's nothing on there. Yeah, let's bring them up. So what I'll try and do is put the stuff for Sun Magnolia there and the other stuff in the back. So this is quartz, so we want 5 of these. Oh. So 5 quartz. I say you probably don't need a big ship for this if you are doing smaller loads. Something with around 60 would probably do. Obviously, you wouldn't have been able to pick that first one up that I picked up. So that's all the corundum in and all the quartz in for the Casillo. So let's just finish off this side one now with the rest of it. Oh, doesn't matter now where this goes, doesn't need to be in any order, just needs to be thrown in the side. Okay, so this is the last box. So all this stuff here at the side here is going to Sun Magnolia, and all the stuff in the back is going to Casillo. So this stuff here going to Casillo, this stuff going to Sun Magnolia. We're going to Sun Magnolia first because we've got to pick up some stuff there. No, we're not picking stuff up at Sun Magnolia. Oh yeah, we are. We're picking stuff up to go back to Everest Harbour. So we've got to make sure that stuff gets put separately. So I'll put that on the other side maybe. Actually, I'll be emptying at Sun Magnolia, so I'll put it in the place of that. Right, so let's get off, guys. Let's go to Sun Magnolia. So I think we must have started off with around 1,500,000, something like that. 1,500,000. And also, if we look at my rep, have a look at the rep as well. The rep I had was around here in between the I and the O, so let's keep an eye on that as well. Okay, Sunkiss Magnolia. For some reason it doesn't always get the thing on there where it thing is up, so if you have to untrack the job for it to be able to see where you want to go. But that time it was fine, so it's good. So what I'll always do here is I will always try and get a hanger when I'm delivering rather than the side pads, because it's just becomes too much and the side pads is too far away. Maybe that's what we want. What I'll try and do is park again the usual way, because it's all at the side, so let's open them doors. Turn engines off. Okay, so we're at Sun Magnolia, so we're going to drop off this side section, and we're also going to pick up here as well. Okay, so this is the last of the Sunkiss Magnolia. Let's get this on here and then see where we're at. I think there's about two or three jobs here. Might be three. Right, so let's drop them down. So what we're looking at here is 4 SCU. So we've got 2 lots of 4 is what it's saying here. And then we've got, so size 4 SCU, and we've got 2 of them. And we've got, there was 4 of them for some reason, but I'm not too sure why. And then we've got, so we've got here 4 SCU is in size, and we've got 2 of them. And then we've got this one, which is 1 SCU in size, the quartz, and we've got 5 of those. That's what that means there. So let's confirm that. So that's that one done. I think there was about 3. So 50,000, 50, I don't know how much the other one was, 715. So we've already made about 200k-ish. Right, let's have a look at our contracts, see which ones we have done. So we've finished 4. So it's the 98 to TISA, the 10 to the Sakura, the 8 to Sakura, and the 9 to Sakura, and we've got left in our accepted. Make sure we've got all these. So they're going to Everest Harbour from Bezdek, Everest Harbour from Lathan. So we've got to pick up these here now from here, and then they're going to Casillo from there. They're going back to Everest Harbour, and then we're going to Casillo anyway from here, and Everest Harbour to Casillo, which I've got in the back of the thing. And I've got that in the back of the thing, and that one's done as well, the Song Magnolia one there. So that's good. So let's pick up the other ones then. So let's pick up this one. And let's grab all this from here. Now these are all going to back to Everest Harbour, so it doesn't really matter this. So I think these are duplicates. I think these have been duplicated. And I'm going to check just to be sure. So some Magnolia contracts. Deliver 30 to Everest Harbour. Deliver 28 to Everest Harbour. Waste. That's not. That's. Not too sure what's going on with that. Okay, so let's check that again. There's only 4s, and then 3 lots of, what are those, size 8s. So there's 8s, and they're 8s, and they're 4s. So 3 times 8 is 12. So that's, is that enough? Because that's saying like 30 or something. That's 30 and 28. That's not that many there. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. We may end up losing some of this one here. So waste. Weird, because it's saying 28 to Everest Harbour and we'll figure this out. So it's saying 28 to Everest Harbour and 30 to Everest Harbour. This is like 2 lots of 8, that's 16. That's 32. So that's 32 we've got there now. So is this going to be 26 here? So this is 16. With 2 of these. That's 16. I did another 8, that'd be 24 with one of these 28. Yeah, it's right, that. Cool. So what I need to do is take one of these 4s to the side and one of the big ones of the side back over here. Because this one's going to go to Everest Harbour. They're all going to Everest Harbour. So why am I putting them all in there then? Doesn't matter where I put them, they're all going to Everest Harbour. It's weird how it's got 28 to Everest Harbour and 30 to Everest Harbour. For some reason I was thinking they're going different places, but they're all going to Everest Harbour. Everything's going to Everest Harbour now, so it doesn't really matter, apart from the other bits in the back there. Right, so that's all done. Just got to go to Casillo next. And then from Casillo, we drop these bits off and pick up. And then go to Lethan. Oh. Okay, so here we are at Casillo. We're going to drop off a shipment here and then pick up a shipment for Lethan. So we're going to drop the stuff off in the back. Oh, didn't need to do that. Well, not all of the stuff in the back. That other stuff is going back to Everest Harbour. But okay, so this is the last of the quartz for this job. Oh, there you go. Last of the quartz for this job over at Casillo. We're going to drop this off and then we're going to pick up the stuff here that's got to go over to Lethan. Let's do that. This should be 2 jobs finished here. So 5 of the quartz, which we needed, and 11 of the corundum, which we needed. Confirm that. That's 2 jobs done there. There we are. Right, let's get on to the next one. So from here we've got to be picking up a lot of stuff. That's a lot. I think I've got duplicates here, to be honest. I think I've got duplicates here. So ship ammunition, quantum fuel, waste. Am I picking other stuff up from the... Oh yeah, I am. I'm picking other stuff up from Lethan to go to... Let me check my missions because that doesn't seem right. Right, let me have a look. Contracts. Am I picking stuff up from Casillo? So from Lethan, from Bezdek, Casillo to Lethan, Casillo to Lethan, Casillo to Lethan. I don't know where these jobs have come from, these other ones have come from. So the history, we should have 6, yeah? Accepted, and we've got 4 left. So they're going from Casillo to Lethan, and that's it. There is no others going from Casillo to Lethan. Bezdek. Collect waste from Bezdek. They're both going to... So I don't know them. Don't know where the waste has come from, because we're not at Bezdek, I can tell you that. So, ship ammunition, we need 9 of these. I don't know where the waste is coming from, so... These are all going to Latham. Right, so that's that done, let's go. Let's head off from Casillo to Latham. Okay guys, so here we are over at Latham. A couple of ships here already, so I'm going to have to try and park this in a certain way. A load of boxes already down here, hopefully I can get stuff here. Someone running around there, looks like. Okay, cool. So let's turn the engines off. What I could also look at here is maybe buying some stuff, even though I'm picking stuff up here, I think, to go back, but I could also maybe see about buying stuff as well. And the same with going to Bezdek as well, because we're going back to Everest Harbour, see if there's anything there we can bring back with us. Okay, so let's see if we can get rid of these. Stuck on transfer. Are any of them even working? So, when doing these delivery jobs, these delivering hauling missions, I would suggest avoiding any of these places like Latham. So this is where I'm at. I'm at Latham, HDMS Latham. I would try and stick to either space stations, spaceports, and the big bunkers, and maybe avoiding these like Latham, Bezdek and stuff like that, these ones here, because sometimes you get here and the lifts are just not working. Now, I've never had this problem with the lifts not working at any of the spaceports, any of the distribution centres, or the space stations. I've only ever had this issue at these outposts. So my suggestion is, for a quick one today guys, is just avoid these outposts when you're doing cargo hauling missions until we see there's a fix for these lifts proper. Right, so guys, so I've done some calculations. So I now have currently 471,000. I bought some gold and lost it. I was able to get 4 onto my ship. Out of 20, I think I bought 200 lots, so it was 25 crates of 8. And then I bought another 7 crates, and these lifts, even though I'm trying to bring it up, it's just taking ages, or it's when they come up, they're just empty, the lifts. And so I've got 4 on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head up to Everest Harbour and just finish off these jobs. But what I'll do is I'll do a voiceover at the end on how much I earned from the jobs themselves. Now, what I was doing, I was trying to sort of see if it would be profitable to pick up cargo that you can buy while doing these jobs. Now, maybe it's just a problem with gold, because I only seem to have these issues when we buy gold. And so I'll have to try that out. But it looks like the jobs, you just, for now, just don't buy any cargo when you're doing this until we know what's going on with these lifts. So for me, don't go to these outposts to buy cargo, and don't go to these outposts to sell or to drop off your cargo missions. That's 2 things I think they're just not really good, right? So that lift is just open. Has it got a box in it? Can't see. I can't see. Yeah, see, no box in that one there. What about this one over here? Again, no box in it. Right, so we're back at Everest Harbour here now to deliver this stuff. Turn engines off. So I need to get some health. Get some substance, should I say. And then I can start delivering this stuff. Let's try and finish off as many of these jobs as I can. Okay, so I had a crash. I am back on, it looks like. So I'll let these jobs come up while I do that. Hopefully we're in a good position. So let's get these jobs done and then we'll try and finish them all off. Now that we've had that crash, the other ones might be open to finish off. So let's try them as well. To get what we can finish off. What I'll do is I'll do a voiceover at the end, sort of saying what I should have earned if the servers have all gone right. Because I think I may have to cancel 2 jobs if those ones don't work. Also, what I lost in the gold, I'll work out what I would have earned in that. I think when I was looking earlier, it was probably only around 68,000 that I would have earned for the gold I had. Not a lot, but we'll see. We'll work it all out. These ones I'm just adding in here, I don't think are mine. Well, I said they're not mine. I don't think they're going to do the job that I want because they're supposed to have come from Lathan, not Bezdek. But for some reason, they had some of them at Bezdek, so I'm hoping it finishes the job, but I don't think it will. I restacked it all because I was trying to get gold in there and then realised I couldn't get the gold in. Well, the gold wouldn't come up the lift, so we'll revisit that. But I bought around 25 cases of gold and it didn't come up the lift. Only 4 came up the lift altogether, out to 25 plus another 7, so 32. Lots of 8 didn't come up. So I'll just still see what I would have earned on the jobs. My advice is probably not to pick up cargo as well until we know those lifts are fixed. Right, that's all the cargo. That side there was for Lathan, and that's gold that we're going to sell. So that should be the cargo for this. Let's see if we can get it in. Or is it going to tell me I can't? So let's continue and see which ones we get done. Oh, it did do them as well. It did them. Even though I got them from Bezdek. Well, that's good then. So what have we got left job wise? Let's have a look. 4 left. So I think we're going to have to end this run. We're not going to get that sold. I can't change servers. It'll just end up failing if I change servers. I'll lose the jobs. So I need to sort of end these now. I could try and get the waste and take that up there. So what I'll have to do is just end these jobs, I think. So that's all the Lathan ones. I'm gonna have to close this one. So where's my ranking at now? My rep. My rep is just on the R there. So let me go to the contracts here, and let me end this one. I'm just going to throw all these out and then end it. I don't think it's going to make any difference, but we'll see. Technically, that job was done. So I'm going to end this one, which is the dropping the stuff off at Lathan. So I'm going to submit it. That's going to give me a bad rep, I think. I lost all of that rep there on that one failed job. That's a lot of rep to lose. So the lifts are just coming up empty, no matter what I do. So I think I'm going to have to cancel these jobs from here. I don't think there's anything I can do with them. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to try and go back to the place where it says I need to pick up the shipment and see if I can pick it up here. So it does look like they're here. So if you ever get the mission failed, always go back and check to see if the contents are back at the other place, because I've got to deliver another 2, it says. So what size was those? Okay guys, so I'm going to end these 2 jobs. There's too many bugs, like the lifts are not working, there's too much going on. So I'm going to end these jobs now and just take the losses. So what we got here, this one should have been 71,000. So let's have a look at our rep as well. Our rep is currently on between the U and the N. Not going to get as much rep, but we still should get some. So let's do this. So 71,000. We're missing 2 SCU. So let's submit that. And so what did we get for that? 54 instead of 72 or 71, so 54,000. So we lost just short of 20 there. We lost 17,000 there. Minus 17, 250. And on the other one we lost 14. Minus 14 on the other one. And so what we're going to lose on this next one as well. Let's have a look at our rep. It's gone up a little bit. It was there, so it's gone up a little bit. So at least it's going up. And the last one, again here, 76, but we're missing 3 boxes. So half of it, I expect we're not going to get a lot. And that's that one done. We earned 11,000 from that instead of 76. So 11,000. We lost 65,000. 65,000. So guys, I've done my calculations, and with the jobs I picked up, I should have earned around 600,000 for the 10 jobs. Maybe not the best, but I'm going to hone those in later on and keep doing these and trying different ones. I've seen a couple people saying you can go over to places like Bikini Point and Seraphim and places like that. So I'm going to try some other places next time. The last thing I want to do though is I don't want to be going from one place to another. So I don't want to be going from Bikini Point to the space station back to Bikini. I don't want to be doing that. I want to sort of move around a little bit. So that's what I'll be looking at on my things, and maybe picking up cargo at other places. Unfortunately, the places where they sell gold seem to have broken lifts, so I'll try and avoid those as much as I can as well. So I would have made 600,000. I actually lost 100,000 on the failed jobs, so I made 500,000 on that. So I made 500,000, which is not too bad. And with the lost gold, I was able to have 4 on my ship, and I think I've got 1 back at the place. So if I was to sell that, I probably would have lost altogether 1.1 million on the gold that was missing. So I lost around, I got 25 plus 7, so 32, and I salvaged 6 or 5 should I say, so 32. I lost about 18 gold, 19 gold, something like that. No, yeah, 32, sorry, would be 25, 26, 27, around 27 that I lost in gold, which is not good. But 27 crates of 8, that is. But it's fine. I'm not too bothered. I'm just playing it as I play it and coming across the bugs and just dealing with them. And then that will make me do certain things in the future. So that's going to be this one, guys. The chaining 10 jobs there. I'm going to try and refine this a little bit more and just go to different places and maybe see from there what we do. But like I said, I don't want to just be going one place to another and then back. I want to try and sort of chain around the jobs. So yeah, so we hope you like this video, guys. If you did, don't forget to hit the pointer, tickle the like button, hit the bell and subscribe notification, and we shall see you guys out in the verse.